Well, there you have it. It's that easy to flip the second row seats here. Lots of tie downs back here, and it is a big, big, useful cargo space. But what about the rest of this GX 550? And here's the GX 550 in the sheet metal. Wow, is this styling ever distinctive? It really speaks to the off-road capabilities, which are truly legitimate here. And it's a Lexus, so yes, it's loaded with luxury features, including a 14-inch touchscreen that is really, really well executed and well designed. Most of all, it's a Lexus, which means A, it holds its resale value, and B, it's going to last nearly forever. So an excellent balance of capability, distinctive styling, and luxury features. And in fact, on the off-road front, there is a locking rear differential here, and obviously four-wheel drive. So if you really want to go bushwhacking in a rig that, as you see it here, is about $113,000, go crazy, go nuts, go outdoors. I'm sure you'd expect to hear that fuel economy here is abysmal, and it is, but look at the size of this rig, and it has a 9,000-pound towing capacity. There's a V6 turbocharged that's very powerful, but very, very thirsty. Some other things I'm not thrilled about: some of the driver intervention features, not great, kind of finicky. And you can get this rig with a third row, and that third row is tiny. It's not even for children, it's for, well, little children. The GX you see here is part of a new GX line which was introduced for 2024. And it does have rivals such as the Land Rover Defender 110. Another rival is the Toyota Land Cruiser, which is actually related to the GX. And there's the Jeep Grand Wagoneer. The turbocharged V6 here is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, and it's a nice pairing. There is very responsive power, it's very smooth in its application. 0 to 100K comes in at around 7 seconds. So there's plenty of juice there for passing and for merging. Overall, a very nice powertrain, just thirsty. Ride quality is quite nice for such a big rig with these very aggressive wheels and tires. But let's be honest here, there's plenty of body roll in a corner, and it is not the most nimble in corners. But take this off-road, and wow, you get a very different experience. This rig can really tackle some really, really rough terrain. When you are off-road, the surround view and off-road camera systems of the GX 550, they are really useful, something in the tech package that you do not want to overlook when you're looking at a very long spec sheet. At highway speeds, the ride quality is comfortable enough and very quiet. As for seating, the front row and second row seats are okay, but for such a big rig, it's not the roomiest vehicle inside, and storage spaces are kind of limited. There's some door pockets and a small center console storage, and a place to wirelessly charge your cell phone. But overall, for a rig that is the size of a small condo, it's not the roomiest inside. Well, the doors here, as you can see, aren't the biggest in the world, but you do have running boards, and these running boards make it easy to climb in. Wow, this touchscreen is really large, and it's right in your eye line. I like the layout a lot. It looks like it belongs, looks like it's properly integrated into the design of the GX 550. The touchscreen features crisp, easy-to-use graphics and quick responses. Although some of the menu structure is a little confusing, and I think Toyota Lexus may want to refine the software here just a little bit more. The wireless smartphone connectivity is standard, by the way, and there are USB-C ports in both rows. Now, you have all your controls really run through this screen, including the heated and ventilated seats, the heated steering wheel, and all the rest of those features. You do have a knob for the volume control, which I do like. I like redundant controls, period, because they allow any driver to really use many of the functions without taking your eye off the highway ahead. The seating position itself for the driver, this is pretty comfortable, but again, these seats aren't huge. If you're a really big lad, say you're in the 250 to 300 pound range, you may not find this the most comfortable long road cruiser. Lexus absolutely crushed it here with the styling. It's distinctive, aggressive, a real standout in the segment. Another rig that comes to mind when I look here is the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, which is a favorite of all movie villains of all time. Inside, the interior is well executed, high quality materials, the controls, the functionality, that's all very predictable and what you would expect from Lexus, which really focuses on creating an easy, seamless experience for all drivers. So if you're looking for a $113,000 off-roader that's going to last for years and years and years, You absolutely must take this rig for a test drive. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy Cato, and this is CatoCarGuy.com. We'll see you next time.